Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious chocolate babka. I absolutely love it. It's perfect with a nice cup of tea. So let's have a look together how to do it. To make the dough, I've got 265 grams of just plain flour in the bowl. I'm adding 50 grams of granulated sugar and also about 7 grams of fast yeast, which is approximately 1 teaspoon. And now I'm just going to give this a little mix. Now I'm going to add 60 ml of lukewarm water and also 2 large eggs. And we're going to mix this until the ingredients incorporate together. Now I'm going to add half of the teaspoon of salt and also 75 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature. I'm going to be adding a little butter at a time. Continue mixing the dough for approximately 10 minutes until you have a nice and smooth consistency. I've added a couple of tablespoons more of flour because the dough was slightly too sticky. Now I'm happy with the consistency. I'm going to place this in the slightly oiled bowl and I'm going to cover this with clean tea towel and leave it to double in size for at least an hour in a nice and warm place. I've proofed the dough exactly for 2 hours and it has doubled in size. I'm going to put this now in the fridge and I will make the chocolate filling. First of all, I'm going to melt dark chocolate and the butter in a microwave. I've got 60 grams of unsalted butter and 70 grams of dark chocolate. Let's melt this. The chocolate and the butter has melted. I'm just going to put this into my machine. I'm going to add 25 grams of icing sugar along with 15 grams of cocoa powder. And I'm going to whisk this together until everything is nicely combined. And the sugar goes in. The chocolate mixture is ready, so now I can roll the dough out. I'm going to roll it out to approximately the size of 38 centimeters by 28 rectangle. So let's do this. Have a look. Risen very, very nicely, nice and light. I'm just going to put this on my work surface. Just with my hands, I'm just going to squash it a little bit. On the rolling pin, I always use a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick. I am quite happy with this. Now I'm going to put the chocolate sauce all over, leaving little gap just around the edges. So just spread it out evenly. I'm going to sprinkle this with some chocolate chunks which I've just cut, and I'm using a combination of dark chocolate and milk chocolate. At this stage, if you want to, you can also add some nuts. However, I'm only using chocolate today. And now we're going to roll it. So just very gently, just overlap the first layer. And we're just going to roll it as tight as we can. I've transferred this into the board because I'm going to cut it on the board on my work surface. And let's just find the knife. This is the knife. So let's just cut it now long ways. That's it. Let's cut it all the way down. Let's separate two pieces now, and now we're going to twist them. So I'm just going to use one side and do a little twist. So just do it like that, like that. So this one is complete, and now just finish off on top. And now we're going to transfer this into our prepared baking tray which I've lined. So if it's slightly too long, simply just squash the ends slightly and just tuck them under. Let's lift this up and place it in the tin. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. We're going to proof this again for approximately 1.5 hours until it rises nicely and it doubles in size. So simply cover this with a clean tea towel. After 1.5 hours, you can see that the babka has risen beautifully. I'm going to bake this now in the oven for approximately 25 minutes to half an hour, 190 degrees fan oven. To make the syrup, I'm going to boil 60 ml of water along with 50 grams of granulated sugar. And make sure you dissolve all the sugar and bring this to boil now. The babka has been baking exactly for half an hour. As soon as it comes out from the oven, when it's really hot, we're going to brush this with our sugary syrup and make sure you cover it nicely everywhere. Make sure you cool the babka down slightly before you remove it from the tin, and have a look. I've just cut it and it's baked to perfection. It's absolutely delicious. I hope you like this video. Make sure you comment just below, give me thumbs up, and remember to subscribe.